Hey guys, it's Sarah Joy. Welcome back to my channel. If you're brand new here, I do design projects every single week. You'll get a lot of do-it-yourselfs and inspiring home design. So make sure that you subscribe so that you don't miss an episode. This week, I have been working on our entry in our home. There are two different spots where I felt like it needed a little something, and so I actually was at the thrift store this week, go figure, and I found two pieces that after some deliberation I thought would go perfectly in our entry. So I brought them home, I flipped them, and they're looking really good. I also did some sprucing to some other different parts of our house, so I'm feeling pretty good this week. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's go back in time and I'll show you the pieces that I found. Okay, so you probably know from, I mentioned at some point, that I need an entry table for my entry. And I'm thinking about putting it probably not when you first walk in the front door, but kind of where it opens up a little bit more, just because there's even more space. So I wanted to put a table there, and I was choosing between, I guess, three of them. I found one on Facebook Marketplace, but it was like 80 bucks, and I think that's a little high for Facebook Marketplace. And it wasn't that big. I think it was 4 feet long, so I was like, I didn't think it was big enough. So then I found one at Hobby Lobby, which I thought a couple months ago, oh, this is an option, maybe whatever. So I went back to see it the other day, and it was not all that was cracked up to be. I felt like the quality was really low. It seemed like a very, very cheap wood, and it was still $160 or something like that. And the wood was just really flat and almost seemed kind of rough, it wasn't sealed off. Anyway, the quality was way too low, so I decided against that one. But other than that, I vaguely liked the style. It wasn't too rustic, it was pretty nice. Then there's another one that I do like that's at World Market, but you have to order it, I think, online, so it takes a little bit to get here. It's very long, and I like it. I've used it before for some other projects. So it's long, it's thin, it looks good, but it's $220 or $240, which again, I thought, that's a little much for World Market furniture. So having said that, I was at the thrift store today, and there was one. It's not cute, but it was 20 bucks. So I did get it, and I'm gonna paint it. It is back here. It was donated by a Catholic church. So I'm gonna get it and try to make it look not as rustic as it is. I don't think you can see. It's got these black handles, which they will go. And as you know, the rest of it will get redone as well. So I'll keep you posted on how it looks, but I have high hopes. We can make $20 go a long way. All right, here's the table in question. I went ahead and put it here, but it has these wrought iron black pieces, which it's gonna be super easy to just change them out for these. And I'm trying to decide, do I paint it black to go with black, 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 or do I do the wood thing and make it match this? I think I'm leaning towards black, because that would match the mirrors too, but if I change my mind, I'll let you know. Little story for you. I decided whenever I brought the entry table home that I really, really liked it. And I hopped back in the car to go buy the second one. There were two of them at the thrift store. Well, by the time I got to the thrift store, it had closed 5 minutes before. And so I decided to come the next morning. So I drove out the next morning, got there when they opened, and come to find out, in this small span of time where I drove the one piece of furniture home, the other one sold. So I couldn't end up getting that one, but I got a second piece. It's different, completely different. And it was more like an entertainment center, but I kind of thought that it could work in the wider part of the hallway. So I bought it, and it is super rough and very chippy. Whoever did it before did a terrible job. And so I brought it home, but it is solid wood. So we're gonna go with that project piece. Here is the second dresser that I picked up. This is the one that's massively heavy and huge. It looks like it was plain wood before. It is solid wood. So it was plain wood before, and they did a really like rough job of painting it. You can see all these like strokes, brush strokes and stuff. So I'm gonna go give it a good sand and then hopefully paint it pretty quickly and get it looking nice in here. So this is the before. All right, so while I was out here sanding, I made some decisions, and that is that I don't think I want this to be black. I think I want to do it the color of the kitchen cabinets, which is that creamy beige. Also, this partition that's been in the living room, I think I want it that color as well. I don't think I want it to be black. So, when in doubt, paint it again, right? So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna roll this one with a roller and then use the sprayer on this one. And we will go from there. In the background, but I went ahead and I sanded this all down like really hard to try to get all of the gray paint off of it because it was just not doing well. So I went ahead and took care of all of that, and I put some stitchy strip on it a little bit to just get like all of it off, and now I'm going to start spraying. So there we go. Back up in the living room because I felt like it needed a little something. We were really liking all of the sunlight that was coming through, but it looked a little empty. So we put those back up, and now I think I'm going to install some curtains up here. So I got a curtain rod that will go across, and then a couple panels of curtains. So I'm gonna go ahead and put them up. Here's my living room. It's finally, I feel like, warming up and coming together. I was really liking this side of the living room, and then this side was just not that great. And now I feel like with this not being black, and I added in the plant, and I added in just a little bit of warmth up there, moved this mirror over here, I feel like it's all coming together now, so I'm really pleased. All right, let me pan over to our entry. So I'm probably gonna add some stuff, you know, over time, but here's how it turned out so far. So I just got this little table that I painted black, and then I added on just a few things around it. I think with fall coming and then Christmas, I'm probably gonna put like, you know, like a little Christmas town right here, and maybe some twinkle lights, maybe some books underneath, and we'll keep going from there, but it's pretty cute so far. All right, and for this piece, this is how it turned out. I'm really glad I didn't paint it black because I was definitely thinking about it. But this color, which is the same color as our cabinets over here, I think complements it really nicely. And I had some leftover hardware from our cabinets, so I went ahead and popped that on as well. and I think it fills out the space really nicely. You can see it really needed something here because the wall kind of like goes in. So I knew I needed a table here, and I figured it would still be nice to have an entry table up here. So I got both of them, and no regrets. Also, I'll see if you can spy a little change that I did. I just cleaned up this wall. I had some shelves on here and the travel plates, and I decided to just make it the travel plates instead of the shelves because I keep buying more. So I'm gonna put another one here and down there and there and there, you know, as I add to the collection. So I figured it just needed to be this. And then I hung up the other frames that I put together last week, and the last one is in here. Yay! Alright guys, that's all I have for you this week. I will be back next Tuesday with a brand new video, so make sure that you're following along and subscribe so that you don't miss it whenever it comes out. I'll see you guys later. Bye. What a wonderful